What's up, everybody? We are going to rank the movies that we watched together in the month of December. So we're going to rank them, tier list rank them against each other, and we're going to rank them in the order that we watched them. First movie that we watched was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
A tier. It's a classic. It's like the best Christmas movie.
It's the best Christmas movie, and it's only an A.
Yeah.
So I give it an S, and this is my top S. Was it like an A plus, an A minus?
It was an A plus.
It was an A plus for you.
Yeah, it was the highest A.
Oh, it was the highest A for you, which means it was on the cusp.
Yeah.
It was waiting to see what I would do. It was like, here I am, the highest A.
If it's your top S, it's my top A. It should go on S.
Okay. So, Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, starting out hot. The second movie we watched, another Christmas movie, Bad Santa.
A tier.
A tier for Bad Santa.
Yeah, I put that one in A tier too.
You liked it better this year.
Yes. Yeah. That was funny. I like Billy Bob Thornton. He was good in the movie. What did you put it?
What did I put Bad Santa?
Yeah.
I gave it an A tier.
Okay.
I think Billy Bob Thornton, like you said, is perfect in that role. I think that Bernie Mac and John Ritter are comedic geniuses, and they're there together, you know, right before they passed. And so this is one of their last movies, and they're together, and I love that. Thurman Merman's great. Granny Spry. So solid A tier for me as well. All right. Eraserhead is the third movie we watched.
C tier.
C tier?
C tier.
Really? You were disappointed?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more crazy than it was. I knew it was gonna be like a slow burn crazy, but it really wasn't like crazy to me. I was like, oh my god, that's like the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. I was just like, oh, okay. So I was just disappointed. I thought it was gonna be like my favorite movie because of how weird it was, and it was just like, yeah.
Kids these days, with everything you've seen on the internet, you're desensitized. It's one of my highest A's. You gave it a C, so I guess it's got to go B. Yeah. But I still think it's a classic. I think when you rewatch it, I'd recommend it.
I think if I rewatch it, I will like it better.
All right. Next up, we watched Trading Places.
A tier.
A tier.
Yeah.
Christmas movie.
Yep. I thought it was very funny.
Eddie Murphy.
And
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah.
Yep. Saturday Night Live alums.
Both really, really funny. Yeah, A tier.
Good message.
Yep.
The Prince and the Pauper story from Mark Twain. So you gave it an A tier?
Yep. Surprisingly,
because it is a classic, but I gave it a C tier. I do love the movie, and I do think it's funny and good. I just, in compared to all the other movies, there's so many movies that we watched that I actually like better than that. So you gave it an A, I gave it a C, so B with Eraserhead. It's the flip of Eraserhead. Next movie, The Night Before.
B tier. So I thought it was funny, but I originally didn't really like it because I didn't like the lighting. But I thought about it, and I'm like, it's still a good movie. Like, it's still funny. It's like a good buddy movie.
So yeah, I like it. I think it's funny. I gave it a C tier, but it was like the highest C. But for you, it was like the lowest B. So
it should go C.
Should it?
Yeah.
Because it was on the cusp of like B for me. Like
the cusp of C for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like right there on the edge.
We don't have a C.
We don't have a C. All right, so we'll put a C. It might get moved up to B. That doesn't mean it's a bad movie. It's funny. Here's what makes it actually, I might change mine to a B, is freaking General Zod as the weed dealer is awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm changing mine to a B. It's going B.
All right.
The one we've both been heavily anticipating, Jack Frost. Not the Michael Keaton Jack Frost, which might have actually scored lower. But this movie, what did you give it?
Oh, I give it a D. I give it a D, but because it's a bad movie. Like,
there's no doubt.
There's no doubt it's a bad movie, but it's like The Room where it's so bad it's funny. But it's a bad movie, like poorly produced, and like the set design's terrible.
The snow, because when they made it, they were like in Colorado during winter, and there was like no snow, and so they had to use like cotton, and the dude trips over the snow going. You remember that? Because of that, that's why I give it a C. It is a C minus, but it's got just enough redeeming qualities over what I put as a D that there is a big difference between this movie and the D that I have. We don't have a C yet.
I say C because it is like if we had an F, I'd put
The other
the
movie.
other one in. Yeah,
Next up, a Christmas movie, Eyes Wide Shut.
A tier.
Okay.
I like the score. I was surprised how the score was good. I thought it was a really good score. I love the lighting.
Nicole Kidman was awesome.
Yep.
The cinematography, the music, the flow of it. I mean, it's an S tier for me. I saw it in the movie theaters twice. I saw it like the first weekend that it came out.
I give it lower than Christmas Vacation.
I too gave it lower than Christmas Vacation, so I think maybe we put it as an A.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and slide it in front of Bad Santa.
That's a good idea.
All right, another classic Christmas movie for our family. A lot of people don't watch it because it very low rated, Rotten Tomatoes. It was a bomb. Mixed Nuts.
C tier.
C tier.
I thought it was corny.
It is corny,
I thought it was corny.
but this time you thought it was corny, like in more of a bad way
Yeah.
than you used to.
Yeah, I liked it, but I'm like, nah, it's alright.
Yeah, it hangs on for me. I mean, I've seen it so many times. I can quote the whole movie basically. I think it's underrated. It's Madeline Kahn. I have a soft spot for Madeline Kahn. She was soon gone after that. So yeah, I like Madeline Kahn, Juliette Lewis, Steve Martin, Adam Sandler in the early role. You gave it a C tier.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually my highest B.
It's my highest C.
So we'll put it at the end of B. I want to get the full name of this movie right. This classic cinematic masterpiece. Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and hit it A tier.
I was going to say S tier.
So definitely D tier.
Yeah.
They were trying too hard to make a bad movie.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
And the jokes didn't land in a bad way, and it's insincere, it's inauthentic,
Yep.
and it's bad. And I hated every minute of it almost. It's really bad. Curious to see where you put this one. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Christmas movie.
Tier. B tier.
B tier?
Yeah. I thought it was a funny movie. I like Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. is, like, you can see the charisma that made him Tony Stark, the character Tony Stark. So I too gave it a B. So we'll slide it in there. All right. I know where this one's going to go. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
D tier.
Yeah.
No, it's S tier.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I didn't expect a movie like that to have amazing cinematography. And I really like the journey with Frodo. I like that. That's why I like that one more than the other ones too, is because I like the journey more than like the fighting. And I like the discovering new things, like when we first see Aragorn.
It was such a delight to first see that all brought to life by Peter Jackson on the screen and have it not be corny, not bad special effects, and actually be good. So Lord of the Rings, definitely an S tier, and I say we put it above Christmas Vacation since it's one of your all-time favorite movies. And you did not give Christmas Vacation an S.
Yeah.
And we both gave Fellowship an S.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, another David Lynch movie. I was surprised that you picked this one of all, but it's his most recent, perhaps final movie, Inland Empire.
B. It's a good movie. That's what I wish for Eraserhead, but it was just a weird movie. Like it wasn't anything like cool like Eraserhead.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So you gave it a
B.
B. I gave it a B as well. But we're not done yet. Nosferatu, the new one, Robert Eggers. This was your first. I had seen The Witch and The Lighthouse. You had not seen any, so this is your first experience. We went to the movie theater. I had high expectations. I'm going to go ahead and say that I gave it a C.
Really? I give it a V.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I love his eye for detail and historical accuracy. He's trying to make Nosferatu. There's a sense of trying to be what it would be like if this guy at that time in that location, but it's boring. It's so boring. Visually it looks awesome. The mustache is so stupid. I'm not saying that Nosferatu, the Count Orlok, he would have had a mustache. But by the time he's decrepit and he's lost hair everywhere else, including his eyebrows, the mustache is going to go too. And his voice. I think he did an incredible job of creating that voice. However, I don't think that Count Orlok would have been so verbose. Like, as somebody who, like, when you've ran and you can't catch your breath, you don't then, like, you use small sentences. You're like, give me water. Someone who knows that they speak that way would choose their words differently.
Yeah.
And there was too much. That's why I give it a C.
Yeah. I thought Lily Rose Depp was good.
Oh, she was amazing. Yeah, Lily Rose Depp was amazing.
I thought their set design was really well. And, like, the lighting to make it seem almost black and white was amazing.
But I say Nosferatu a C.
All right.
Oh, I'll be nice. I'll put it ahead of,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, if we need to move Jack Frost. No. Jack Frost has redeeming quality. I would rather, right now, if you ask me, do you want to watch Jack Frost or Nosferatu? I'd say Jack Frost. There you go.
Yeah.
Last but not least, a New Year's Eve movie.
Esther.
I haven't even said the movie. When Harry Met Sally. And you give it a...
Esther. I thought it was very funny. I thought it was like a really good rom-com. I thought it was amazing acting. I thought it was really, really good.
Yeah. It is really good. So good that I gave it an A tier. So how passionate are you? I think When Harry Met Sally should go an A.
What did you put Christmas Vacation as? Your number one, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
S tier basically ends up being
our two favorites.
So
let's put When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally.
S tier. We can put it A tier.
For our S tiers, it's each of our top S tier, and the other person didn't have it anything lower than an A. For instance, Fellowship of the Ring was an SS, then Christmas Vacation SA, but it was my favorite. And then for Eyes Wide Shut and When Harry Met Sally, it was an SA, but it wasn't either of our favorites, so that's why they're above Bad Santa, which was a solid AA. Eraserhead and Trading Places got an A vote. It was counteracted by the C.
B's, yeah.
So
they should definitely both be B's.
So The Night Before,
I put as a B.
and I put as a C. So I say we move The Night Before. I'm moving The Night Before down to C, and because of you having Nosferatu higher, I'm going to put it below Nosferatu. So for Mixed Nuts, I gave it a B plus. Like, it was on the cusp of an A for me.
Mine's a C plus.
Okay, so Mixed Nuts stays where it is. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, I gave a B.
I gave it a B.
So it's a solid B. Inland Empire, I gave a B.
I gave it a B.
So they both got solid Bs. Mixed Nuts, I gave it a little higher. Eraserhead and Trading Places both had A's. That's why they're higher. Then we got Nosferatu The Night Before, the Jack Frost.
I think that's perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
You're happy with that list?
I think it's exactly like the place is perfect. Yeah.
So you're happy with that? I think that's a solid consensus between the two of us. Let us know what you think about what we have at each ranking, whether you've seen any of these movies, what your thoughts are, where you would put them. But again, remember, we rank them against each other, and it's both of our combined opinions. All right, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And until next time. So, Robert Egg Boys. Robert Egg Boys.
Yeah, he looked like Eggman.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I was ready. Where's Sonic? Did we come to see Sonic 3? Because there's Eggman. So, Eggers, fanboys, sorry.